Okay guys, we are going to go ahead and we're going to use the Reaper Master Series paint, black and steel, and we're going to go ahead and paint hold on, give me a second, sorry, should have had that out before I started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint these horn caps, as well as these spikes on both his knee and his shoulder here. Okay, and probably the chaos symbol on the shield as well. So I'm using a Reaper brush number 20. It's kind of fine detail for this, but it's working out. It's serving its purpose. So this blackened steel is just that. It is very dark. It may almost look like I'm putting light gray or something on there. Yeah, I don't know how the camera's picking it up. I got the little tiny camera screen. I often don't know what it looks like till after I put it on my computer and review it. So we're just going to paint these the black and steel. Okay, so I painted the horns and the sword blade, the trim here on his shield, the spike or blade here on his shoulder as well as on his knee. I painted them all the Reaper black and steel color as well as on the shield. I went through and I painted the chaos symbol and the trim right up here, that color as well. Now is what we're going to do is we're going to take Games Workshop chainmail. Okay, Games Workshop chainmail, and we're going to highlight all of these areas that we did with the black and steel. Okay, so we're going to kind of come down on the horns about halfway or so, and we're going to try to kind of do that technique that we did on the bone of the horns. Just kind of do it in lines. Just kind of keeps a pattern. It looks a little more interesting, a little more, breaks it up a little bit more, makes it look more natural, I guess, than just a hard line, you know. Separating light from dark metal, makes it kind of look like it's worn, scratched up, that the horns are actually used in battle or some sort of chaotic headbutting party or something. I have no idea. Okay, so basically these spikes sticking out of both of his shoulder and his knee are kind of like a small axe blade with a point. So I'm going to paint the blade of these two spike slash blade things coming out in the same manner, just so you can see it better. In the same manner, there is an axe that he's holding on to. And let you see the other side of it. See, he's holding an axe on his shield, which will go on him like this. Okay. So the axe blade. Okay. I'm going to take the chainmail and just paint the whole width of the axe so that the metal actually looks kind of like it's sharpened or whatever. Okay, as well I'm going to kind of outline the axe blade and inline it in here. And so that is the effect that we're going to go for on the knee spikes, the sword, and probably these up here too. More just the outlining. These aren't really bladed. They're just kind of like a cap on the top of the shield for impact or whatever. And that's that for that. You'll see it in a minute when it's done.